Alrighty, everybody. We are back with part two. This is going to be the second floor of the home. Um, the first part, part A, covered the first floor of the property. Let's look at that. Here we've got the floor plan. Uh, I did not include the casita in the first one. It is a detached living unit, so it would get its own air conditioning and heating system. So here we are with the second floor. Alrighty, we've got Wrightsoft open. Like last time, we're going to start with by drawing the property. Head over here to Write Draw. All right, we've got our toolbar here. We're going to move it over. Like last time, we're going to start with the Room tool. And we are going to start with just drawing a shape. Let's go check. So this is the top of the covered patio from the first floor. Right, so it's a covered patio. So that'll be the roof, so obviously no one's living here. Here we see we have a balcony with a pergola above, so it would not be included in this drawing, right? And it would not be included in the calculation for heat load and heat loss. So that means we will be starting with one of these rooms in here. I'll start with this bedroom, and it says here that it's 11 feet by 14 feet. Alrighty, let's get to it. So, where are we? There we go, 14 and 11. Yep, looks about right. You never know sometimes what people, 11 is at the width or the length, right? But anyway, visually we see that it's the right shape, longer as opposed to wider. And we're going to call this bed 1, bedroom 1, bed 1. All right. I actually don't recall the properties that we had set for the previous home, but we'll go through that exercise now. Maybe we'll do it a little bit quicker. So yes, we do want to include it in the calculation. We've got air only. Okay. Room type is a bedroom. And we said the ceiling height is 10 feet. It actually doesn't say, it does right here, 10 feet, 10-foot ceiling height. Very nice. Okay, occupants. We are going to have at least one occupant. Oh, you know what? I actually just realized I don't think I included the occupants in the master for the first floor. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Something I didn't do last time is appliances. We could say that we have like a, no. All right, the types of appliances here that they give you is things like electronic equipment. Okay, so you can put like a TV. It's pretty common nowadays for people to have a computer or something like that. Let's put a computer. Yeah, let's assume this, this a family. They've got, one of their children up here who's really into gaming. So we'll say we've got a computer kind of set up here. All right. All right. Let's get to the wall. We said the wall was a frame wall with like some kind of, wood siding. Yeah. It's definitely not logs. It's some kind of wood siding. It's got a sheathing. It's probably got R11 and sheetrock on the inside. That's perfect. It might even have something like this. All right, very good. Let's go to the ceiling. Let's look at the images. It's some kind of flat roof. Might even be gravel on top. It's actually pretty common in some places. So we've got a flat roof. Let's go with tar and gravel. Sorry, I was just kind of lost in my own thought here because it just occurred to me that for the for the first floor, when we did it, we specified a ceiling, like as if it was a roof. I really shouldn't have. I really should have done it as a 2-story structure, or alternatively, I should have done it as a roof that has a really, really, really good insulation. And the reason being that when you're on the first floor, the ceiling of the first floor is actually the floor of the second floor, right? So, and it's all one shared air space, right? Because the air flows from the second floor to the first floor, etc. It's all one conditioned space. So you could look at that from a heat transfer perspective as though it's like, perfectly insulated. So I realized that it was not so correct the way I did it last time, because I did specify the type of roof. I probably should have done something like this where I did like I could have done like wood deck, membrane, light color, really thick insulation, 3/4 wood, something like this, basically like, a really, really, really good thick insulation so that this number is pretty low, right? That's what I should have done. All right, but now we're dealing with the second floor. It's a wood frame, most likely. We've got tar and gravel on top. Deck insulation. It's definitely got a deck of some kind. Hard to say what. 1/2-inch gypsum, sheetrock. Probably R30. All right, that's good. And the floor is... all right, so for the floor, again, the floor of the second floor is actually going to be the ceiling of the first floor. So this should be, what this is looking for right here, this is looking for this information regarding the ground. Right? Oh, here we go. So floor partition. Okay, we could do that. So here, so carpet, probably have hardwood. It's a nice home. Is there some insulation between the floors? Probably not. Maybe some kind of basic R2. It's a wood frame. Wood deck. Nah, it's definitely a wood frame. Yeah. Right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to specify some... okay, I had to refresh my memory on what a partition floor is. And a partition floor separates conditioned air from unconditioned air, meaning like exterior air. So that's not what we have in this case, because again, the second floor now is actually the ceiling of the first floor. So we're going to specify a really good insulation. Yeah, that's good. This is a really low heat transfer value. Okay. All right, let's leave it like that. That's good. So now we're going to copy this, drag it over. Right, so same as last time, we're going to copy it. Yeah, so we've got, let's go to the second floor. There we go. So we got a rec room here. It's quite long, 25.5 feet long. Wow. 25, 26, and it's 13 feet wide. Okay, here for sure, we are going to put a TV in here. Okay, we are going to call it, where are we here? Occupants. So it is a living room. Yes, there we go. With electronic equipment, 0 occupants. Okay. And, all right, that's it. The rest of it is the same as before. Okay. We have now, we've got this bathroom and hallway area. So I'm going to just do this whole thing. All right, I'll do it as 2 rooms. Let's do it like that. So we've got this bathroom. It does extend a little bit beyond the rec room, probably by about 2 feet. Maybe 3 feet. Actually, a step is 7 feet, so and this is 3 steps, so it's 3 times 7 would be 21. Yeah. Inches, which is 2 feet actually. So there we go. So 2 feet. Okay. All right. No, but I need to split this in half, approximately. All right. So let's do that. Very good. Okay, we'll call this bath, and this is it's a little hallway. And then we have, this other sort of, well, it says it's open to below, right? So there's probably like a railing here looking down. All right. And it's just about the size of the rec room. Teeny bit shorter. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna have to eyeball it here. Sure. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Maybe the drop longer. All right, this is open air. Okay. Then we've got another bedroom. So let's copy this one. Wait, we need to check, actually, there should not be any occupants in here. And there should be no appliances. None. How do I get rid of the appliances? There we go. And same with this hallway. So no occupants, 0. And we'll set this to other, 0. Perfect. All right, what about the rec room? Okay, yeah, there we go. Open air, yeah, we need to get rid of the occupants. And we need to get rid of very good. We have to get rid of the occupants and the appliance load, okay? Again, so because a computer or a TV, I mean, you know this intuitively from experience, these things, they get hot, they generate heat. That's going to add a heat load in the summertime. Helps you in the wintertime, but it hurts you in the summertime. All right, we're gonna pull this room up by a drop. What size? It says it's 18 by 13. So 18 wide. What's going on there? There we go, and 13, alrighty. I'll leave this little overlap here. They've got this little notch, but it's fine. Let's leave it like that. And then after that, we've got a little bathroom ensuite and a closet. So once again, copy this bathroom. Okay, it is shorter than this hallway area. We'll do it like that. No, it's definitely a little too small. 5 feet by 4 feet, that's too small. So what's going on over here? 10 by 5.5? Oh, because it includes the tub. Right, that's too small. So we have got, so that's 10 feet, and this is 5 feet. There we go. And our closet. Perfect. There we go. So this is the other bathroom. And this is a closet. All right. So again, double check. This should not have any occupants or appliances. Good. The bathroom. Good. Should not have anything either. This, let's say, again, same thing, gaming or something, you know. Nowadays, it's pretty common. People have TVs in their room and stuff. All right, so this is our floor plan. Now we need to add windows and doors. So we see we've got a large window here. Really quite large. Whoa. That was funny. Let's fix that. Okay. There we are, sizing our window. Yeah, just about. It looks good. And it is a, I don't think there's any sort of balcony up there. It's not, it's just a big window. Big window, full-size window. Okay, so the window, the height is what? That's huge. It's like 8 feet. Okay, we got 8 foot, and then that means there's 2 feet of space above the top of the window. Okay, construction type, it's a double window, It's a fixed window. It doesn't slide. There's no bug screen. Probably a metal brick. I mean, like a metal frame, I mean. And that's just about it. It's probably because it's a newer window. It's probably a clear low E, but we don't have that specific information, so just leave it as default. Okay. Does it have an overhang? It does. It looks like it has perhaps probably a 2-foot overhang. So let's go back to the window property sheet. And here we go. We have an overhang. Here we go, a 2-foot overhang. Now I'm thinking maybe I did this wrong, where they say head height. Does head height refer to the height from the floor to the top of the window, and overhang vertical separation? No, I suppose, no. I think head height still means the space above the window, but then this means how much higher. Yeah, that's what that means. How much higher than the window is the overhang? Well, so yeah, it's about 2 feet. I'll leave it like that, 2 feet. Okay, let's copy this window. It's probably, same kind of window here. Although I did see that is, slightly operable. They seem to show this little thing here that you probably slide it open for some fresh air. That's what it looks like. It is a pretty big window. I'll leave it as is. I'll just change the bit about it being operable. Okay. Then what else do we have? We have here another window. So let's copy that. Again, pretty big window. Yep, pretty big window. Here we've got a sliding glass door. So let's do that. Let's bring in the sliding glass door. We're going to copy the previous window, make this a little smaller. And then here, we're going to open up the property sheet, and we are going to change it from fixed window to sliding glass door. All right. Now, if you look at the floor plan, there's no overhang on this side. So we need to fix that for both of them. So let's go back to this one. All right, bring up the property sheet. Nope. Stop doing that. There we go. All right. No overhang. So there's no overhang. That's 0. And that's 0. Great. Same for the sliding door. 0 and 0. So there's no overhang. Okay. Let's see. Where else do we have a window? No windows on this side. Really now? Okay. And we've got a small window right here in this hallway area. So let's bring this guy here. We're going to copy it, stick him right there. That's good. Very small window. This one does not have an overhang, so again, we'll change that to 0. And I doubt it is a big floor to ceiling window. That's pretty cool. I like this pergola situation, balcony. That's pretty cool. Right, so that's that balcony area that we saw on the floor plan. Nice kitchen. It's pretty neat. Cool house overall. That's one of the bedrooms. That's cool. And I guess we don't get a view from the other side. Okay. All right. So it's probably a small window. So let's go here. Let's go to the property sheet. It's not 8 feet. It is probably a 4-foot window, which would mean that there's 6 feet above it between that and the ceiling. Okay. Floor plan, where else do we see a window? Down here. Okay, we see some big windows here, basically. So let's go. And they don't have overhangs, do they? They do not. Let's reposition this one. It's in the wrong position. It should be basically right off the corner. Okay, copy the next one. Right off the corner. Let's just make this one big window. That's really fine. These are not operable windows, so it should be a fixed window. This one, let me go back here for a second. This one needs to be fixed. This is not an operable window, it's a fixed window. All right. And again, let me just double check. Correct. And so no overhangs. So we need to check that property. Why does it keep doing that? Come on now. There we go. All right, now these ones are probably pretty big. So I'll go back and set them as 8-foot windows. Actually, we can check the images of the home. Let's go back first floor. That's that hallway area. It is difficult to see what's going on over there. It is difficult to see what's going on over there. Maybe we have a better picture. Okay, so we're looking in the reflect. Okay, so this is interesting. So this is the railing of the stairs that goes up. And you can see there's a reflection. And you can see there's some pretty large windows over there. Right, so yes, these are probably 8-foot windows. Let's leave it like that. Let's go back to the floor plan. Yeah, and then, okay, so this should stick out a little bit more. Let's do that. Let's stick this out a little bit more. There we go, because I need room to put a window here on the other side. There we go, perfect. And then we have a big, big, large window right there. That is above the garage. And looking at the pictures here, it's just a small window. So, I mean, like wide, but not tall at all. So let's let's make it one big window. Whoa, 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 where are you going? There we go. Whoa, why does it keep doing that? All right, that's good enough. Okay, so it's probably like a 2-foot tall window, maybe even a foot. I mean, just look at it. It's a very short window, so it's probably 1 foot. And it does have an overhang. This one's got like that's like a 4-foot overhang, or whatever this distance is. So yeah, that's like 4 feet, and this is at least a foot to the top. Same, this does have an overhang. I missed that before. So let's set that here. The overhang is about a foot, maybe 2 feet, hard to say. Let's go with 1 foot. Okay. All right, so, wait. Let's go check. Right, and we've got this big, big, big sliding glass door. And then we're done. Okay. Copy it, bring it over here, paste it into there. Quite large. Yep, takes up most of the wall. That's good. And does it have an overhang? Hard to tell. Probably has a little bit of, somewhat of an overhang. I see here even this has an overhang. It wasn't clear on the floor plans, so I need to go change that, because I said that these things don't have overhangs, but they do. So 2 feet, and it's 2 feet. Again, all right, same with this one, change it. 2 feet, 2 feet. And then for this one, I'll set it the same. All right, so 2 feet and 2 feet. All right. This is bed 3. Really, that should be bed 1. I mean, bed 2, because the master. So this is bed 2. There we go. All right. Okay. Now, you may recall that, all right, so now we finished this floor plan. Let's quickly pull up the worksheet again. Okay, entire house, 1210. Last time we had like 1940 something or 1960. So 1210 plus 1960, or let's say 1940. Okay, 3152, perfect, because we know that the entire home is 3461 total, and I did not include the casita, which is this area here, when I did the first floor. And again, just to remind you, the most important thing here is this number here, right? This is how much energy we need to provide to heat the home in the wintertime, and this is how much energy we need to provide the home to cool it in the summertime. Now, so currently I'm running a demo version of Wrightsoft. Over here, where it says project information, this is where if you're using the full paid version for the software, these things would be unlocked, and you would set the true location of the property, and automatically the software is going to populate it with the correct information here for heating and cooling and all of these temperatures, etc. And if you so wanted to, you could even include things like, price per gallon of winter propane and winter gas and winter electricity, right? And then you could provide a detailed breakdown of, sort of like the estimated cost for heating and cooling a home. Super quickly, I will make a little introduction into the next step, which would be laying out the equipment. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but we're going to grab here this button, and we are going to draw a little air handler. This is basically the motor and the fan that pushes the air through the ducts into the home, and you can see it automatically places ducts. So the supply grill, that's, when you put your hand up to see if your AC is blowing, you feel that it's blowing. And then there's a return, which is where it's recirculating and sucking the air. There's some details here that can be specified, like what kind of layout. I'll just show you really quick. Let's go with like still a y-axis, one level trunk. Let's see what that looks like. There, you can see, so it automatically lays out the path for the ducting. And this is how, this is sort of like the introduction to the ducting. So the next step would be the manual S to select the equipment, and then you would do manual D for the detailed duct calculation. And this wraps up the part B of the video for this property. In another video, we will do the manual S, and then probably a separate video we'll get on to the manual D for duct calculation. That'll probably be 2 videos, maybe 3. We'll see when we get there. All right, thank you folks, and have a good one. Be well.